Pure, just, and strong priestess? Doubt. Anyway, let's get to discussing the Executioner and her way of life. So starting off, let's discuss the main characters, the voice actors, and their more well-known roles. First off, we have Menno, who is voiced by Sayaki Iori. Her more well-known roles would be Vanilla from Nekopara, and Ashley from Lapis Relight. Next, we have Akari Tokito, who is voiced by Kahara Moe. And her more well-known roles would be Tomoe Inui from How a Realist Hero Rebuilt the Kingdom, and Hasu from In the Heart of Kunoichi Tsubaki, which is a new and upcoming anime for this season. Let's also quickly mention the opening and ending themes. The opening is Paper Bouquet by Millie. The ending is Toka Serenade by Chocho. Next, I would like to analyze what info we got from episode 1 alone. Starting off, people are being summoned into the world from Japan. And these people that are summoned from the other world, or Japan in this case, are known as Lost Ones. Each of these Lost Ones contains a special or specific power known as Pure Concept. Now, these Lost Ones have been coming into the world for a long time. Enough so that their knowledge, their culture, their language have been incorporated into the world as a result. The summoning of otherworlders is actually considered taboo, however, and is noted to have been violated by the noblesse. Two have been summoned in the same time frame in the show. Adminsky had mentioned that a girl was also summoned after him. Now, going back to noblesse, there is actually a hierarchy system in here with 3 different classes. First off, we have Faust, which is the church, and they serve the Lord. They also regulate noblesse that violate the taboo. Now, the noblesse is actually the government, which is knights, nobility, royalty, or even the king himself. And lastly is the normal commons, everyday people, 90% of the population. Now, Faust actually contains what is known as executioners, or exterminating these Lost Ones, such as Menno in this case, who is an executioner. Since the Lost Ones have brought too much harm to this world, they needed to be executed. Now, noblesse's goal with summoning these Lost Ones from Japan was to obtain a great power in order to overthrow Faust. And that's all the info I gathered from episode 1 alone. In regards to my thoughts on episode 1 alone, I found that they definitely used Mitsuki in a interesting way, or fascinating way, to help us gain an understanding on how the concept of Lost Ones work and their powers, even despite his abrupt end. But it helped to create a darker vibe to the show, which I hope is a continuous thing throughout the series going forward. There's also something interesting about the main MC just being one of the residents of the world rather than the person that was isekai'd or summoned to the world from the get-go. In regards to my predictions or hopes on the direction of the anime going forward, I believe that Menno will initially attempt to execute the other lost one, aka the girl that was summoned, but not be able to do so because of the dreams she's been having in regards to a girl that is her best friend and everything. Just because if you compare the silhouette to the actual girl that was summoned, they are very similar, if not identical to one another. So I think Menno's feelings alone are going to prevent her from actually executing the other lost one, and they might just end up teaming up by the end. That is just my predictions on it. Now that was my analysis or discussion on the start of the Executioner and her way of life. Now let's continue the discussion in the comment section below. What are your thoughts about the show? What are your predictions or hopes for the plot going forward? Just leave your thoughts in the comments below and continue the discussion. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.